A 14-year-old turned himself in just a little bit ago. He's accused of leading Slidell police on a high-speed chase that resulted in one officer crashing his cruiser. Erica Ferrando is here now to tell us how all of this played out. Hi, Erica.
Hey, Devin. Well, Slidell Police Chief Randy Fandel has made it clear that he will not tolerate off-road vehicles driving recklessly, and now a 14-year-old is in custody. The arrest came after he drove his dad's ATV at 80 miles an hour through a busy shopping center parking lot and leading police on a chase through the city. While driving through Fremaux Park in Slidell Wednesday evening,
I was trying to stop him.
Slidell resident Clayton Troutman witnessed Slidell police and Louisiana State troopers,
at least a dozen,
chase this ATV, a blue Can-Am Maverick.
We're not going to tolerate it.
Slidell Police Department Public Information Officer Daniel Seuzeneau says it started with calls from people who said the all-terrain vehicle was ripping through the area recklessly. Then around 5:30 p.m., a detective spotted him at Fremaux Town Center.
This person was in a shopping center parking lot where there's hundreds of people walking around. Kids are still out of school, driving around, running cars off of the road, putting people's lives in danger. So what are we supposed to do? Just let it go? Absolutely not.
The detective tried to pull him over, but Seuzeneau says he sped off.
And it was a chase through the city, unfortunately resulting in one of our officers involved in a crash and injuring himself.
The officer and the driver he crashed with had minor injuries and should recover. Meanwhile, other officers chased the teen through Oak Harbor and eventually to I-10 where police lost him.
And since that point in time, we've been able to identify the individual as a 14-year-old juvenile who lives here in Slidell.
Police learned the teen lives in the Oak Harbor area, and it turns out the ATV was his dad's. The teen surrendered Thursday afternoon.
We've seen individuals kind of cause issues like yesterday, and the chief is not going to put up with it.
I mean, in my neighborhood, they kind of drive around, which they're not supposed to, but I mean, that's kids being kids.
The teen now faces charges of aggravated flight from an officer, aggravated obstruction of a highway, reckless operation, negligent injuring, and operating an off-road vehicle on a public road.